what's up everybody? Welcome back to another reaction. Today we have one from a new member of the channel, Producer Q. This is requested by Gene, and it's round 1 for Alien Stage. Apparently there are 9 of these, and this is just the first one. So that leaves me with a lot of potential lore to learn, but I also don't know if Gene wants me to get to all of them in time, but I'll leave that up to them. Either way, I need to listen to this one and find out where we're starting at least, so without further ado, let's go! Wait a minute. Is this gonna have subtitles? No. Bold? Okay. Whole ass animation. I love it. Not often you get that. Okay, we got like an actual storyline. I did not expect all this. I don't know if this language is real. It might be just something made for this song or this world. It could be real. I'm just not picking up what it could be. Not Korean, is it? Kind of hard to tell. If it is, it might be based off another language too. Oh.
신을 믿나요?
Wait a minute.
옛날에 인류는 신을 믿고 종교를 가졌대. 사람의 힘으로 해결할 수 없는 것들이 신의 뜻이라고. 온 우주가 지구를 향해 돌았다는 말도 믿고. 감히 닿을 수 없는 하늘과 이어지는 곳은 신이 사는 곳이었던 거야. 인류가 우주를 나온 순간부터 우리 모두 신을 잊어버렸어.
I think I'm struggling more with just trying to figure out the language it's in.
것이 인간적인 거라면, 내가 인간으로서 할 수 있는 것이 믿는 것이라면, 나의 신, 나의 우주.
I'm sorry if I'm offending people by getting the language wrong. It's just very difficult for me to pinpoint. I only know Japanese well enough to know that. It's like, this doesn't sound like that. Is this in a different language? This is insane though. Holy shit. So I did not anticipate all of that. What the hell? Oh my god, it's a battle royale. Hello? That was way more than I ever anticipated out of this. Okay, all right. All right, so there's way too much for me to actually get into in a standard video for this. I could probably do an entire essay on whatever this whole series ends up being, because just in that first episode, even without understanding what they were saying, and I am very sure at this point that it is in Korean, albeit I'm still very off about the song itself. I feel like that might be at least in part a different language or a made up language potentially. It does not feel Korean to me. I'm not perfect at all Asian languages, but I can tell when certain things are being said in certain languages, and I've never heard some of those words in Korean. So I'm like, is that Korean at all? It could be something else. And some of the Korean almost sounded Chinese. So like, what's going on? Anyway, the song was gorgeous. I loved the track, but really what stole the show for me is the storyline here. And that's not usually the focus for these videos. I'm here to react to the music within it. And it was a beautiful song, but also the story just stole the limelight. Like so we have basically people who are slaves to, I assume, an alien race that are kind of forced to either be slaves and, you know, do their bidding, or like this, which seems to be just a battle royale for their enjoyment, where it's like, hey, let's pit two humans against each other, and whoever wins doesn't get blown up, which is fucking vile. So these two characters, and obviously a bunch of other ones, were like raised to do this and like be performers, only to be put on this stage as a part of a battle royale, and that's insane. Like, what the fuck? So I mean, the story is starting strong. It's making me interested in seeing what the other ones are. I will avoid them in case Gene wants me to get to all of these, but whoa. There's so, I mean, as an animator as well, I could go off on some of the animation stuff here. There was some stuff where I was like, I don't know how I felt about that one. Just like stylistically, some of it felt weird, like almost AI. If it wasn't, then they definitely cheated a little bit, but I'm not going to get into that. The point for this reaction is just me going, holy shit, beautiful song, beautiful vocals. I loved that they did a parallel melody here and didn't really fight on the harmonies at all. They were just working really well together, and that put them on the same stage. They weren't trying to like outshine each other. They were on the same stage doing the same thing, and you know, whoever wins wins. But also just the dark side of the story there, you don't want to, but also you have to. Somebody's got to win, so you just have to keep doing it until something happens, and evidently the pink-haired girl here wins. So what's next? You know, like, what the fuck? I did not sign up for all this today. I really didn't. I thought it was just going to be another song with maybe a visualizer, and I was going to be like, ooh, what is this song? What's going on here? As I usually do. My animation stuff is a different type of video. I rarely get a fully animated thing with a song unless it's a part of one of those animation analysis videos, so it's just weird having that here. But the song being so melancholic and driven, and it's just a beautiful flow, and you could tell that they weren't fighting, but also you knew something was going to happen. You just didn't know what until it did, and that subtle emotion in the face was a really good directorial call there. But again, this isn't an animation video, it's just the music. But I kind of said all I can say about this. I don't think the music was 100% the main focus. Clearly the story is what they're trying to sell here. So I don't know how much more of this there is. Well, 9 episodes, I know that much, but also like, how deep does it go? Is every single one a song? I don't know any of that. So if you guys want me to get to more of these, I am definitely open to it. If Gene wants me to do more, I will obviously do so. You can always leave recommendations of any sort down in the comments below, and I will do my best as always to get to those. Or if you want to guarantee something much like Gene did, you can always go to my YouTube memberships or my Patreon, and there is a tier that will force me to listen to whatever it is, no matter how good it is, how bad it is, what it is, who it's by. None of that really matters. It's completely up to you. That's why it's a guarantee. But if you don't want to do any of that, maybe you just want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!